Welcome back. I just finished episode 2 of reading my old fanfiction. I feel like I could do one more for tonight and then continue this another day.
I'm still here.
Okay. Alright, so last time
on reading the fanfiction.
James said, I have to choose, or no, I told James, you have to choose between me and your career. If you choose your career, you're gonna have a hard time finding anyone else like me. Jeez. Okay. Okay, so yes, 6 days till James leaves. Beach, tennis, movie, bets. The next day, it was like 104 degrees out, I have in parentheses. I woke up and it was almost 8, so I grabbed my phone and waited for James to call me. And by the way, I watch real TV now, so I watched a little Big Time Rush, and I loved it. Then my phone rang. It was James. Hey, James, what's up? Not much. You? Not much either. And I watched a couple episodes of Big Time Rush, and I loved it. That's great! Anyway, what are you doing today? I wanted to go see a movie. That's what I wanted to do. There's this new movie out called What Happens at Midnight. It's a horror movie, and it's in 3D. Oh, I know why you want to go see that. You'd think I'd get so scared that I would literally scream at the top of my lungs and jump in your arms. So it's a date? I suppose, but you're buying. Okay, so when do you want me to pick you up? When does the next movie start? 10. This morning? Yeah, pick me up at 9:30 then. Movies don't start at 10 a.m. here. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, see you then. We hung up, I got ready to go, and my mom woke up at 9:30. My mom wakes up at 5 in the morning every day. And there was a knock at the door. I'll get it, I said to Mom. I opened the door and it was James. Hey, come in, I said, and he came in and sat down, and I closed the door behind him. Mom, I yelled. She came to the living room and saw James. Great! Mom, rude.
Great! That boy again.
I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm James, said James. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Miller. Oh, no need to call me Mrs. Miller. Call me Tara. Oh, and mind if I take pictures? Sure, we replied. James stood up. I stood next to him and he put his arm around me. Oh, I have to say you were the cutest couple ever, and I'd say that even if I was a stranger. Oh, I take that as a compliment, and we have to leave now. Bye, Mom. Yeah, okay. The guy that she did not like when he first walked in, and then he was like, oh, Mrs. Miller, and then she's like, oh my gosh, I love you. Respectful, handsome, perfect for my daughter.
Long, tan, and handsome.
Oh my gosh, okay. We arrived at the movie theater and there was hardly anyone there. Hi, 2 tickets for What Happens at Midnight, said James. Okay, just warning you, I saw that movie and it made me cry. It was really scary, she said, handing us the tickets and glasses to James.
Movie theater employees aren't supposed to tell you that.
I had a bad feeling in my stomach. Just the way we like it, said James. We started walking. We gave the guy the ticket and walked in. There was no one else there. Why did we not get drinks? Oh my gosh, you know what I really want right now? Blue Icy from the movie theater. That sounds so good. Ooh, a movie theater popcorn.
Why are you watching a horror movie in the afternoon?
It's in the morning. The movie starts at 10 o'clock. It's not even afternoon yet.
You don't watch horror movies in the morning.
Says who? I'm sure we have.
I don't know.
Alright, let's see. So, where are we sitting? We're sitting in the back, so we don't have to look up, and we get a better view of all of the things. In the dark! Ah! I screamed. If you thought that was scary. Schon. I walked up to the very last row. I sat down shaking. I've never been to a horror movie before, I said as the movie was starting. Right when I heard an advertisement, I screamed, It's just an advertisement, said James. Oh, if you don't want to see this movie, we could leave now. No, you already paid for it. Oh my gosh, hide me, it's starting, I screamed. I jumped out of my chair and got squished between 2 rows of chairs. Haley, James said. I slowly got up and watched the movie until a scary part came on. It looked like a gremlin, except bigger and uglier. There you go, there's my movie description.
Great movie.
I screamed, jumping on James's lap. Yes, I knew it, he said. What? I just knew you were going to jump on my lap and scream at the top of your lungs. Now move, I can't see the screen. He shoved me down to the seat next to him.
Wow.
Now shh, he whispered loudly. We watched the movie more, and yeah, I got freaked out the whole time, but soon the movie was over. Thank goodness. That I ran out of that theater fast. I stood up outside and waited for James, out of breath. Woohoo! Ah! I screamed, don't do that! I punched him on the arm and he laughed. Sorry, you should be. I walked to his car and jumped in. Now what? Yes, I got an awesome idea, I said. Well, maybe if you drop me off at home, I could change into my swimsuit. You can go back to the hotel and do the same. Then maybe I can meet you at the beach. Come on, not the beach in Florida or California. I get it. And that sounds like an awesome idea. Great. So the plan is you drop me off at my house. Yeah, we already literally just went over this.
Just said that.
Then we change. I'll take my car back to the beach. It's a red convertible Prowler.
Fancy.
And then after we're done at the beach, we go back, change into regular clothes. And you can meet me at my house. Then we can go do something. What? I mean, what? Oh, and Prowlers don't come in red. I painted mine.
Wow.
If you Google pictures of a Prowler, they don't come in red. Apparently, allegedly. I don't know. I don't even remember what a Prowler looks like. Apparently, that was my dream car at the time. I jumped out of the car. Meet me at the beach ASAP. I'll be waiting for you out front. If I don't get there first, you wait for me. Got it. I ran in my room, explained everything to Mom, got ready and said bye to Mom, got in my car, and I drove to the beach. Why did I have my mom drop me off at the bowling alley in the first part if I could drive? I guess, I don't know.
It's your story, I don't know.
I started waiting 15 minutes, then 30. Then I waited so long that I had to call James. Hello? Hey, where are you? Getting ready to meet you at the beach. Well, I'm waiting. I waited here half an hour. Just hurry up. Okay, he hung up on me. I decided to lie down for a while waiting for James. He took so long that I even fell asleep. I heard a faded voice, so I woke up. Sorry, I got like the hiccup burps thing going on. I don't know, it hurts. Hey, James was standing in front of me. James! I got up and screamed at him. What? It took you... I got my watch out of my bag. 1 hour to get ready? Yeah, I gotta look good in public. Oh, I laughed. Anyways, let's go. I grabbed his arm and pulled him to the entrance. Okay, we paid, got some snacks, and rushed out. We felt the mist of the water everywhere we walked. We walked down the wave pool and found 2 chairs and sat down. The only thing that stinks about the beach is there's no actual sand here. Guess what I brought with me? Sand. No, it has nothing to do with that. I don't know. He grabbed his beach bag and pulled out a little brown chihuahua.
That's not allowed.
Oh, I said, grabbing it. It's so cute. His name's Paco. Why Paco? Because it rhymes with taco, and he's a chihuahua, and he's from Mexico.
Great name.
So random. Oh, why do you have a dog here? Because he's small enough to fit in my bag. I'm surprised he didn't bark. Well, put it away before someone catches you with it. Okay, Mom. Never mind. That's what I thought. Now, I said, getting up, raced it to the wave pool. I ran, then walked past the lifeguard, and then jumped in the pool. James walked over to me. I wasn't racing you. I know. I got up. But can't you have a little fun once in a while? What do you call me, boring? Maybe. Walked back out of the wave pool and sat down on my lawn chair. Okay, I guarantee that I'm not boring. You will go down the speed slide. That's what I was gonna say. I stood back up again. So, let's go. I think I should. Come on. I went down the speed slide when I was like 9. I almost flew out of it, but they improved it after that.
Improved?
That is kind of a real thing that happened. They didn't improve it, but I did almost fly out of it as a child. That was my first time ever going on it. Anyways. It's funny because I remember, little quick short story time here. I remember that day, it was for my school's like last day of school kind of beach party thing, so we all went. And my grandma and my mom came. I think my dad came too. And I like got in the wave pool, and then I ran out. I ran back to my mom and my grandma. I was like, I just went down the speed slide. I had never gone down the speed slide before. And they were like, no, you didn't. I was like, yeah, I did. And they're like, okay, prove it. Go down it again. And I was like, okay. And so I had to go down the speed slide because I didn't want to say that I was lying. and so then I went down. I was like, I'm scared. I told the lifeguard, I'm scared. I've never been on this thing before. She's like, you just cross your arms and your legs and you go down. And she pushed me. And then I like got water in my nose and everything. I didn't know what was going to happen. And I got out coughing and like almost crying, and my mom was like, that was your first time on it, wasn't it? And I was like, yeah. Oh, but they did no such thing as improving. Alright, I'm gonna skip this part where he goes down the slide. I'm gonna skip the rest of this. He went down, got me all wet. That was the one thing I hate about the slide, was the end of it. Alright, anyways. What do you want to do after this? I don't know. Do you want to play tennis? I love tennis. Of course I do. But you won't be able to beat me. I've had years of experience.
Years.
You don't know that. You've never challenged me before. I could be better than you for all I know. We'll see about that. When do you want to leave? Let's just get it over with now, I said, standing up and grabbing my bag. Okay, and let's make it a bet. If I win, you have to jump into the lake by the tennis court. The lake is not really a lake, it's a lagoon. The thing where they found that body a few weeks ago.
Oh, yes.
That's the bet. Now, if you go by the tennis court, there's like a little step thingy that you can it literally says no swimming. I don't think it's legal, but there is a spot for you to like walk out if you got stairs. Or they got stairs if you fall in on accident for you to climb out. Yeah. So, all right, yeah, if you lose, you have to do that. Okay. Deal, he said, and we both shook hands. Great. Go home and change. Bring your tennis rackets and tennis balls with you. Good. And you'll meet me here? Yep. All right. Started walking towards the door, and I stopped it. Just don't take forever to get ready, please. I promise. All right. We went to the tennis court. James was already there. All right. Gonna skip this. All right. Let's get the show on the road. Switching pages. What in the world is all of that?
Okay, lovey-dovey parts are in these colors.
There's a tiny S right there. There's a tiny S under the
They're romantic parts, or parts that have to
do with love or something like that. Oh, you get it. By attacked, I mean fought. Oh, okay, that's in this part.
Okay.
This page.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna finish this page because something intense happens, and I'll find a good stopping point after that, because we're 10 minutes in.
Dramatic moments.
Okay, let's do this. He ran over on the court. I served the ball, he hit it, I hit it back, and it was like that for 30 hits. And then he hit the ball, I hit it, he missed it. Yes, I screamed, and I did a backflip. Yes, I screamed again. What? The thought of me doing a backflip is funny to you?
No.
It is funny. It is funny. I would hurt myself terribly. I don't believe it, James said, amazed. Looks like someone will be jumping into the lake. Oh, you just shut it. Whoever has 2 more misses loses. If I miss again,
That's not
you
how
win.
tennis works.
If you miss, then we'll have a tiebreaker. I didn't want to do a full game. Fine with me. He served the ball and he missed again. I am victorious, I screamed, and immediately threw my racket down and grabbed James, dragged him over to the lake, the lagoon, whatever you want to call it. Okay, do it. He looked at the water, and then I pushed him in. Ha! He grabbed my ankles and then pulled me in. He yelled, ha! He yelled back at me. You're gonna get it now, I said, and I attacked him. I pulled him under the water, which was a bad idea. Oh, crud, I said, pulling him back out of the water. He was unconscious.
You killed him!
That's when I called Allie. Hello? I started crying. Allie, get down to the tennis court as soon as possible. It's important. What happened? I'll tell you when you get here. Just hurry. Kay, I'll be there in about 2 minutes. Thanks, I hung up on her. I grinded my teeth. James, I said, holding back tears, I know that we haven't dated for long, so I haven't known you for long either, but I have the rest of the week planned out. I sat down, and hopefully you hear me when I say this, but... Just then I heard a car door. I looked behind me and Allie was there. So tell me what's going on. She said, here. I told her to come over here when she saw James. Oh my gosh, you killed him. I didn't kill him. He's just unconscious. And the part I had no clue about until yesterday. He's a celebrity. What? You're gonna get arrested. Focus, I screamed at her.
Yes, because he's a celebrity is why you're getting arrested.
We need to find a way to get him conscious again. Oh, that's what you called me for? Yeah, me? Why me? You could have called a paramedic, or a doctor, or an ambulance. What would they do? Yes, I asked her, what would they do?
Yes, what would the paramedic do in this situation?
They would give him oxygen to be conscious again, you ding-dong. I wouldn't want them to give him prescription drugs after that or anything. And don't call me a ding-dong, you...
Wow.
We had a quick cat fight. The cat fight is where we take our fingers and, like, slap each other in hands and stuff. You know, childlike...
Yes, that thing. Yes.
Okay.
While there's a dying man on the ground.
Anyway, what do I do? I don't know. I'm out. See you. Get your little pop star diva boyfriend to become conscious yourself. I've got a date with Kendall anyway, so don't call me again unless it's an emergency, like if my house is on fire. She screamed and jumped in her car. Whatever, I screamed back at her. Well, James, I'm calling one of your friends. I called Kendall. I know he was going on a date with Allie and stuff, but this was important. Hello, Kendall, what's up? Never mind that. Just get down to the tennis court ASAP. It's about James. Okay, he hung up on me. I started grinding my teeth again. Then James started to move. James! I started screaming and shaking him, and he opened his eyes. What just happened? He asked me. He sat up. Whew. I'll tell you one thing. You just made someone really happy. I squeezed him as hard as I could. What do you mean by that? By what? By you just made someone really happy. You just made someone really happy. What do you mean?
What do you mean by that? I don't know who's happy.
No, you said, what do you mean by that? And then I'm like, by what? Like, I just totally forgot what I had just said.
What?
You just made someone really happy. Oh, yeah, you see, me and you were playing tennis, and I know, but what happened to that after that? Well, you lost, so you had to jump in the lake, and you pulled me in, and then, yeah, I got mad, kind of pulled you under, and then I thought about what I did, and then, yeah, I pulled you out, and you were, like, unconscious. So I called Allie, and she started yelling at me for calling her, and not a paramedic or a doctor or an ambulance. So then I called Kendall, and then I told him to come down here, and then you started moving, and then you were conscious again. Wow. What? You talk way too much. I beg your pardon? I stood up. He stood up. JK! I literally put JK.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I started walking towards my car. Where are you going? To my car. I'm gonna go home. What are you gonna do? I don't know. Go to the hotel, I guess. Which room are you staying at? 3B? Oh, I might stop by later if it's okay with you. We can watch another movie. That'd be great. Okay, I'll go home and then I'll call you when I'm coming over again. Okay, see you. I got in my car and drove back home to my house. I don't know. Alright. I watched a new episode of Big Time Rush when I got home. After it was over, it was almost 6, I called James back. Hey, he said, what is that? It's the way I greet my friends. Wow. Anyways, I think I'm gonna come over to your apartment, if that's okay with you, to watch a movie. Oh my gosh. I just remembered.
Oh, no.
Oh, I need to stop it here, and I need to start one straight away, because it's so good. Alright. I can't give away anything, so you're just gonna have to tune into the next episode of
There's a
Reading My Own
cliffhanger to leave it on.
Yeah, I go over to James' hotel room, and
That somehow turned into an apartment.
something happens. Prepare yourselves.
Oh.
Bye!